Well, I think it's important to give people an update on where we stand with the budget. You know, the legislature passed a fair and reasonable budget. The governor decided to veto it, even though many of the line items in the budget he actually agreed with, but he vetoed the whole thing. Now we're in a situation where we're facing at least a partial shutdown of state government, and that's all because of the governor. And he's traveling around the state urging people to support his tax increases, and there's very little support for that because, quite frankly, people just cannot afford the taxes the governor is proposing. You know, an increase to the sales tax, broadening the base to apply the sales tax to many, many other things, from diapers to long-term care to caskets, and the list is very long, to an income tax increase, a natural gas severance tax, a tobacco tax. You know, the list goes on, things that people just cannot afford, and it's unnecessary. So we're here, we're ready to negotiate, but the governor's not here. He's traveling around the state in campaign mode, thinking that he's going to convince people to vote for his tax increases and support his tax increases, and it's just not realistic. So I would urge the governor to come back to the table and work with us to hammer out a final deal that's respectful to the taxpayers and not be constantly pushing for additional tax increases. I would also urge people to call the governor's office, 717-787-2500, or write him a letter, 225 Main Capitol, Harrisburg, PA, and tell the governor we can't afford your tax increases, governor, and come back to the table and negotiate a real budget, one that's respectful to the taxpayer.